What is a social movement? A social movement is a persistent, organized effort involving the mobilization of a large number of people, either to resist or to achieve that. Work together to either bring about what they believe to be good, or they resist or reverse what they believe to be harmful social change. So these are different types of changes. This is a conservative type of movement है, innovative liberal type movement है, तो different types of political movement है, so movement by students है, movement by people having different communism की movement है या कैसे भी है. तो actually main मतलब है कि social movement is that movement in which a large number of people are involved, either to bring about what they want or to resist what they think it is harmful to the society. So next we discuss the different types of movement. Next movement is innovative movement, a social movement that intends to introduce something new with regard to culture, patterns of behavior or policy or institution. So this is a liberal movement which want to bring innovative ideas, innovative changes, innovative changing in the society. It may be in the culture, it may be in the pattern of behavior, it may be in their policies, or it may be the institutions. So this is how. Then next is conservative movement, a social movement with the goal of maintaining things the way they are. There are some conservative social movement. क्या होता है कि ऐसी social movement जो change नहीं चाहती. They maintain what they are. So they say what is existence, what are social norms are existing, what are social rituals are there, and they are good. And they don't want to change it. So sometimes they resist the changes. The changes may be for good, the changes may be for the bad. They just resist the changes. Those are conservative movements in which a group of people try to resist the change, whether the change is good or whether the change is bad. They want to maintain a status quo. So they are conservative movement. Then there are reactionary movement, a social movement that seeks to restrict cultural elements, patterns of behavior or institution of the past. उसको हम कहते हैं reactionary movement. They seek to restrict cultural elements, patterns of behavior or to some type of reaction, some type of interactions is there, उसको कहते हैं. और जो बहुत ही आजकल इम्पोर्टेंट है वो है रिफॉर्म मूवमेंट, ए सोशल मूवमेंट दैट कॉल्स फॉर चेंजेस इन पैटर्न्स ऑफ बिहेवियर, कल्चर एंड ऑफ पॉलिसी, बट डज नॉट try to replace entire social institution. So they want only reform. Whatever good, what are beneficial according to the present situation, according to the present times, so there is social movement to bring reforms. Sometimes in the industrial revolution is there, yeah, agrarian revolution is there, or some democratic setup comes in place of communism. So in this way, people have a social movement, and the purpose of that social movement is to bring reforms in the culture or in the pattern of behavior or in policy. तो ये रिफॉर्म ये कैसे हैं जिनको हम कहते हैं रेवोल्यूशनरी मूवमेंट. A social movement that aims to bring about great structural change by replacing one or more major social institutions. Revolution में एक बिल्कुल different type का revolution, not a slow movement, but is a fast movement, revolutionary type movement, as Mahatma Gandhi did by saying that Quit India movement. That was a revolutionary movement. Mahatma Gandhi challenged the Britishers and asked them to leave our country. तो क्विट इंडिया मूवमेंट के नाम से जो मशहूर है वो दैट वाज ए रेवोल्यूशनरी मूवमेंट. ये जिसमें भगत सिंह और बाकी और कई लोगों ने उसमें काम किया. तो दीज आर द डिफरेंट मूवमेंट्स. The social movement can also be classified in other ways. The major goal of an identity movement is to spread understanding of a mechanism of domination, including cultural elements such as oppressive language, to destroy debilitating stereotypes, ways of thinking and talking. They are the means and the products of group subordination. This is Gill and Defenso, 2019 and 2012. These movements attempt to create a new identity for the oppressed group. ये एक नया ग्रुप है जो oppressed ग्रुप है या जो neglected ग्रुप है या OBC हैं या दूसरे हैं, उनको एक आइडेंटिटी देने के लिए जो ऑप्रेस ग्रुप हैं, सप्रेस हैं बहुत देर से. तो जैसे पालो फ्रेरे कहता है ऑप्रेस्ड ग्रुप्स हैं उनको ऊपर हटाओ. द प्रोवाइड्स ए सेंस ऑफ एम्पावरमेंट, प्राइड, सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस एंड इक्वलिटी. तो जो ऑप्रेस्ड हैं जैसे ह्यूमन मूवमेंट्स हैं या दूसरी और मूवमेंट्स हैं जिसमें women mostly they were not recognized, they were not given equal chances to progress, to go ahead. So women movement etc. have been known as a identity social movement. These movements attempt to create a new identity for the oppressed group that provides a sense of a sense of empowerment, pride, self-confidence and equality, and also actually confront the larger public norm, beliefs, behavior and ways of thinking. A.V. Gill and 2009. Identity movements develop among persons who perceive themselves to be the target of discrimination based on as ascribed characteristics such as race, nationality, physical characteristics, gender characteristics, sexual orientation and other fixed states. For example, the feminist movement attacks the traditional view of woman as lacking intelligence, will, emotional stability or toughness to be successfully participate in all areas of life. By focusing attention on women who have made great achievements in politics, science and business, this movement also promotes traits traditionally associated with women such as compassion and cooperativeness as crucial to the well-being of society. The purpose of feminist movement is to provide all women with psychological empowerment and positive identities and to replace stereotypes that limit their roles to define them as inferior, globally considered as weak. Numerous factors can give rise to identity movements, including exposure to concepts of freedom and liberation that were intended for the benefit of other groups but have direct liberation implication to the members of another subordinate group. Although reform movements can be clearly differentiated from revolutionary movements, other ways of classifying social movements are not mutually exclusive. Some sociologists believe that in the first half of the 20th century, social movements in the most technologically advanced societies centered on economic goals. These dealt mainly with the redistribution of wealth and income and were based primarily on the industrial and urban workforce. In the second half, there was a perceived shift to identity movements and movements focusing on government policies. These new social movements were concerned with moral and quality of life issues and the establishment of new collective identities. Examples of new social movements include peace movements. This was one social movement, the peace movement. There should be peace. There should be no fights. There should be no wars. So a peace movement was introduced. The anti-Vietnam War movement of 1960 and early 1970s, and movements focusing on the environment, women's rights, gay rights, and animal rights. Critics claim that this division is artificial because movements concerned with moral and quality of life issues coexisted with workers' labor movements during the period of industrialization. And new social movements often have economic as well as moral and identity goals. Certain movements, sometimes called alternative movements, aim to change a single type of behavior. For example, the temperance movement of the 19th century, the early 20th century, similar in focus to today's anti-drug movement, tried to convince people not to drink alcohol because of suspected links to the child and spouse abuse. Other